Well, a big hello to you all, and as you can see I'm on a nice new bus again with bright lights shining in my face. Ugh. Here we go. And a nice new bus it is. There you go, look at that. We've got plastic holders that go on the actual opening and closing door, which is really good. Usually you don't get these little plastic bits that cover, usually you just see a red or green button. But that's a good quality bus, as you can see there. Little plastic things like this. Oh, you can see it's early hours of the morning, I'm doing a night shift, and I thought I'd do a quick review of a Wright bodied bus that are actually built in Ireland. They're a 5.1 litre. It's a Volvo engine 5.1 litre diesel hybrid. And they actually are probably my favourite bus because I don't get to drive these a lot. Oh, there I am on the camera, that's me there. There you go, CCTV for you. Anyway, I want to show you this quickly. The bus is 14'6" in height. And usually the Volvo Evosetis that I usually drive are 14'2". So there's an extra 4 inches somewhere. I'm not sure if it's somewhere here, maybe, or upstairs, I don't know. It's nice to have these grey material style things to, you know, grab handles instead of the yellow plastic ones. And what else I want to show you? Well, it's a nice cab layout. I just want to show you usually the bell. When someone presses the bell, it usually appears there in the middle. I'll just show you now. So obviously when I press that, obviously it should say bus stopping. And there should be a light appearing nicely there. There you go, a little white light just appears there. Really good. And there should be one up top right for the wheelchair, which is this one. See, it makes a different sound for the wheelchair. There you go, a red light at the top appears. And that's really good to have a light on the dashboard for the bus stop. Because on the Evoseti buses that I drive that are built in Egypt, obviously, you know, they're the same short wheelbase style bus, Volvo, I think Volvo engine and chassis. They have a short wheelbase where the wheels start here, so you can't get much more room than that there. But I just wanted to show you, what I was going to show you now. I made a list. I made a list of things, as you can see, between the Wright bodied bus and the Evoseti. Now basically with the Wright bodied bus, when someone rings the bell, I want to be looking straight ahead on the road, and when the bell light shows up on the dashboard, it's kind of in my line of sight, as you can see there. It's basically there, you see, and I'm looking that way. So on other buses that I drive, usually there's a bus stopping light up here, or there's a light on the dashboard up there, but this is nicely in the middle, right in my line of sight, and that's perfect. That's what I need. That's a good design layout of a dashboard on a bus. It's a very, very spacious cab as well. The cab is very spacious, a lot bigger than the Evosetis that are built in Egypt. So this is a very good bus. I really do like this. It's probably my favourite one. Any other extras? Yeah, improved cab space, the door open and close. Yeah, the doors open and close a lot quicker. For some reason, when you open and close the doors, they open and close quicker. Now, there's some lights there that appear, usually there. When it opens and closes, the lights appear, so you know when the door is open or closed. On the Evosetis, it's just basic plastic buttons. So it goes to show, it makes a whole lot of difference. A better quality bus, you know. It's the same seating layout here. The seats here sit higher than on this side, as you can see. The engine's in the corner there. Now there's 3 seats here. The only problem is when a passenger sits here, there's not much space. You've got to get out that way where somebody sits here, so it's not very good. It's not very good for the space, really. That could be a good space to put your bags if you carry bags with you, you know what I mean? If you sit here, near the door, obviously on a London bus you have middle doors, you know. It's very cold. When the door opens, it's very cold, so I don't like to sit here usually. Obviously that seat is for the wheelchair and the buggy space. What else have we got? We've got obviously the bus stop light, dashboard, plastic covers on the open close above the door, which is those here that I talked about. Also panoramic view of the road. Yes, panoramic view. The plastic here comes out to your left, so you've got a great view of the road and you can see your near side mirror, which is really good. Fantastic design layout for the bus driver. Also something else, I think I've put here holes in the perspex in the cab. What I've also put here is when passengers want to speak to me, ask for directions, are you going here, whatever. It's nice to have holes in the perspex screen right here next to where the driver is, because usually the holes here are here on some buses like the Enviro Hybrid. They're usually here and I have to reach forward to speak to the passengers. That's not good. So again, good design layout right there. Anything else? Let me just go upstairs. Actually, wait a minute. Legroom's not too good there to put your feet for your size 12s. What else have we got? Let me see. If we just go upstairs, it's good legroom here. This is very good. You get size 14, 15 shoe there. I'm 12. I can fit nicely in the Evoseti. Not much space there. Great to have an opening window at the front in the summer. Obviously it's the winter now, but it's nice to have a window here. Nice because it gets hot at the front of the bus usually. Very hot usually. Windows here as well. The seating layout is fantastic here. Plenty of legroom, as you can see, all the way back. Let me come back here. The only problem is the back seat. There's no legroom. Look at that. The legroom is poor compared to here on the right side. So the legroom here is very bad. Look at that. I can hardly get in there. This is very bad, as you can see. I have to put my legs under. I'm 6'4" and I cannot really fit in here properly. 6 foot and under maybe. Not very good. But you got back windows as well. It's good. 5 lots of windows all the way along. 5 windows on each side that you can open. This is really good. Legroom here is fantastic. I'll show you here on the right. Look at that. The legroom is fine. Look at that space. Here, it's better on this side than at the back. This needs to be 2 inches. The seat needs to be 2 inches forward at the back left. It's as if the right-bodied buses haven't thought about that, but overall it's a fantastic bus. McDonald's, what's that? McDonald's ticket. I'll have that for later. As you can see, plenty of space. The seats on the right have more legroom than the ones on the left. As you can see, the seats go further forward on the right to the point where they're catching up to the seats on the left. That's how much legroom there is. That's plastic, or no, glass. Usually it's metal. I don't know, it's usually metal there, but that's plastic. Again, plenty of legroom. This is really good. Yeah, fantastic. Very good bus. I'm really happy with this bus. It's a good designer bus. Right-bodied buses, I think they're the best ones. Seriously, I hope we can have more of these. Anyway, I've got to go now, and I'll see you all later. I've got to drive my bus. As always, please like and share my videos on YouTube and subscribe to the channel Doubledeckeranton. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments at the bottom of the video. Bye bye for now. Have a lovely day. Probably some of you are going to sleep now because I'm on a late shift. See you all later. Bye bye.